I took a physics class in high school that was so hard for me because it was like a really hard class, and I'm terrible at physics. So that combo wasn't too good. But it got to a point where the physics teacher would assign us homework, and then right after school, I'd have to go to him for him to do his homework because I'd be like, I don't know how to do this. And then he'd be like, oh. And basically, he would just do his homework. And oftentimes, he would just use a formula on the board. And I'd be like, well, how did you know to use that formula? Because you could have used this formula as well. And then he'd be like, oh, yeah, you just like know? Okay, then. And then he would start doing the problem, and I'd be like copying down the problem in my notebook. And then he'd get to like step 8 or something. And then suddenly he would erase the whole thing and be like, oh, never mind. Okay. Like, what happened? And he'd be like, no, 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 I used the wrong formula. It's the other one. And then I'd be like, okay. But like, why? Like, how do you know anything? I guess the homework was really hard because it took him a few tries even. He eventually got so tired of doing his own homework that he stopped assigning so much homework. Okay, that's not true at all, but I really wish it were. I wish that were the case. Also, I had taken another science class with this teacher, AP Enviro, and he thought I was like really smart based on that class. I showed him that I wasn't that smart because the other class was really hard. I was terrible at.